Good morning, hooligans. How's it going? How do we do today? How was he? Howdy? Me too, Scarlet Diaries. Yep. Real. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Tiara. Hey, Pia. I love your name, Pia. That's such a beautiful name. Hey, Cranko. Art Novice is happy to be a hooligan. Meredith, listen. If you haven't seen, I'm doing a premiere for my video today. All the cool kids have been doing premieres, and I feel like most of my videos are like not boring. I think they're interesting. I wouldn't post them if I thought they were actually boring, but like I don't have anything. There's no arc really. It's just like a vlog. It's just like a vibes. It's just like a vlog. And this video actually has like an arc, like some it's not just a full request. It's like a whole, I mean, it is, but it's like a whole thing. So I was like, what? This seems like a good video to do a premiere with. So that's what's happening. Usually I do not tell you if slash when I get like requests or rejections or anything, but since we're daily vlogging, hey Margot, hey Ian, bottled water. What is this about a full request? I don't want to spoil it because it's like actually it's kind of cinematic actually. Not actually, but metaphorically. I don't know. Hey beans. What's good? I hope it's like a good time. I don't know because I found that my videos do the best when I'm like it's at that time, but it's like 8:30 my time. So it's like are people like going to work or at work or like not awake yet if you're on the West Coast? But I guess you guys are all. But I don't know. It's like I don't need there to be like a big crowd for the premiere, but I don't know. Anyway, hi Shadowflight. Caitlin, it's all good. It will just be a video after the premiere goes up. Hey, Kaylin. Scarlet Diaries accidentally commented in the premiere chat earlier today. I think that's fine. It's kind of fun. Yeah, and not all videos have an arc, Some of my longer ones for sure do. Like, I think about the last video that, like, truly had an arc was, like, the one where I got that rejection over the summer where it was, like, this whole thing. Most of the time it's just like I'm writing a book and I'm talking about something random and eating pasta, vibes. Oh, it'll be 1 p.m. in Norway. Okay. I love that you're in Norway. I have a friend who is obsessed with Norway. She is I'm gonna tell her to watch this video. I don't know why. But hey Meg, good to see you. I feel like I had something else to say. I usually do. Oh, okay. I was thinking of doing, how there's like you can make your own, I don't know if you guys know this, on StreamYard or like for streams, you can make your own intro video. And I was thinking of and most people's are like a custom countdown, there's that countdown that a lot of people play. I just like send it to the wind and just start. But you can make your own video to put there and usually it's like a countdown of some sort. I was thinking of making an intro video to the stream that we always play in the morning, where it's like me like waking up and getting out of bed and like brushing my teeth and then coming and sitting down and then the stream starts. Like, would that be a slay or would that be annoying? Because I think it would be fun. So, just some food for thought this morning. Um I do kind of feel like it's one of those things that would be really funny the first time. And then, like, every time after that, you'd be like, okay, can we not? um, anyway, how is the writing going, everyone? That's what we're here to do, believe it or not, writing. Oh my gosh, I could make like a theme song that goes along with it. You guys have a lot of ideas. No, it would be 30 seconds. It would be like an intro video. Oh my gosh. Bottled water dictating. Okay. Okay, Meredith. I'm on the edge of my seat for this video tomorrow to see you finish this whole, because didn't you revise like a whole book in 4 days or something crazy? Cranko might finish the outline today, but we'll see. I am. Are we at the midpoint yet, everyone? No, we're not. We're not at the midpoint. Unfortunately. Yeah, Meredith, take a day off, take a week off, a year off, frankly. Can you guys believe it's the 21st? Like, I hate to be that person that's like, here's what the date is. Are we shocked about it? But like, like, you're telling me we only have 9 daily vlogs left? I don't think I'm like emotionally ready for that. And also, to finish this book in 9 days, that's the part I should really be concerned about. Anyway. I'm desperate. I have nearly 3K words of me rambling into a document to try to re-outline. I honestly think I've gotten nothing out of it that I wouldn't have gotten by just staring at the screen. But I think like verbalizing, I don't know, everybody's brain works differently, but verbalizing always helps me. Um, Tiara is working on a new short story. It's body horror. Oh, I can't read body horror. It like grosses me out, but I love that for you. Christmas is like a month. That is so wild. And next week is, well, and my birthday's like 5 days away. I don't even know. But like I haven't even thought about it. Like I remember as a kid, you would like think about your birthday for like years before, and I'm like, did I even ask for anything for my birthday? Am I getting a present for my for my birthday? Anyway, I can just do Vlogmas. You're right, Scarlet Diaries. I should just do Vlogmas. Ugh. Made it to 35K yesterday and finally made it to the point where everything starts hitting the fan. So exciting. Oh, that's so fun. I want to get to that point. I think maybe I'll just skip to that point today. Who knows? Beans is working on a new YA winter vibes. If you want, Meredith, you gotta watch the premiere today because there's a lot of snow just for you in the video. Art Novice came to the realization yesterday that I'm an overwriter. You just came to this realization, the Art Novice. I feel like I could have told you that. The WIP plans to be 150, but I'm not even at the midpoint yet. Yeah, real. I'm not at the midpoint yet, and I'm almost at 60K, and my book's only going to be 90,000 words. Don't ask. Don't do the math. Don't do the math, everyone. Stop doing math. It's all going to be fine. Listen. And this is the other thing is like birthdays are kind of an existential crisis. Because it's like, I'm old. But actually, I don't feel that way at my big age because I'm like, I am where I am, you know. Midpoints aren't that important to me since I'm not following a story structure, but I'm not to the chapter yet. Real. Mm-hmm. My B day is next week. Oh my gosh, same. And I haven't given a thought about it either. It feels weird. I think I maybe would have thought about it a little bit if I wasn't doing all this shenanigans, you know? The request, the snow, seated. I did do a little snow montage. I like went out in the snow. Okay. Okay. Caitlin, listen. It is okay. It is only gonna be 75. Okay. But maybe 100. I don't know. In its final form, it should only be 70,000 words. Honestly, maybe 65. But in this form, I don't want to talk about it. And I think I might have something wonky with the story structure because is it okay for the midpoint to not be in the middle? I mean, probably not, but that's like I said, the story is having some trouble finding itself. So the second half, I'm please God, it's gonna be shorter. Anyway, let's get a clock up here. It's 6:10. I was gonna ask if you guys like, do you care that we talk for 10 minutes? But I already know that none of you care, unless you do. But so let me know. This is the thing, and I know I've bloated out some of the scenes before the midpoint that don't need to be this long. So it's all fine. I'm not thinking too much about word count. That's exactly it. My story doesn't know who it is at all. It was just born and it's having a midlife crisis. Imagine if this dream just started with the clock and no words were spoken. Sorry, I just saw this. Alyssa, you're a yapper, and with love, you attract yappers. Yeah, is there anybody here who's like hardcore, like, I'm here to write? I mean, hopefully you're here to also be productive, but I very much like the talking TBH. I know I'm pretty quiet, but it's fun. Well, that makes me happy. Yappers unite. Yappers unite. Okay, let's do 25 minutes. Maybe we'll make, no, I need to stop making so many goals. I'm just going to write what I write and I'm not going to make any goals. Okay, goodbye. I'll see you in 25 minutes. Okay. I'm back. Um, how to do? Who? How we do, everyone? Let me check my words. I got about what's that? 700. It's not very many, but it's not about words today. It's about getting through what we need to get through. So I'm good. I think Elias is ready for the midpoint. Thank the good Lord. So now Greer just needs to get there, and then we'll just do the midpoint for 5 days. It's fine. Jump scare. Okay. Cranko, how did it go? Did you write 100,000 words in that sprint? And hi, Seep Devil. Good to have you. Um, sorry. I'm just seeing Margot's comment. I am muted. I am dictating. And also maybe singing. Listen. You can't not sing the bridge to That's My Life. You can't not sing it. Okay? Hey, Hyperpicker. How's it going? Hey, Emma Jean. Hello. 916. Way to go, Shadowflight. 413 for Scarlet Diaries. Was editing. Caitlin edited through the prologue. Got a few words. Love to see it. 252 for Ian. Just read about. Thank you. I read about marriage proposals in the 19th century England, but was distracted a couple times by Alyssa's silent song performances. Listen. 605 words. Love it. The question is, do you turn off dictation? So I'm never singing out loud. Well, sometimes I am when I'm not dictating, but the great thing about my dictation software is it just keeps, like, it doesn't turn off after a certain time of not talking. So I'll just like silently sing beautifully. Art Novice got the daily word count goal. Love it. Awesome. Got something like 1,000 words, but they're all trash. But I just need to rack them up at this point so that I can relax a bit. I get that. I remember doing that back in the day. I feel like I'm kind of cheating because it's like I haven't been stressed about words. Excuse me. This whole challenge, because it just is so easy to catch up. Like there's no reason to be stressed, but I know that is not the case for like 99% of people doing a writing challenge right now. But I was picturing you having to edit out chunks of random songs. No. Bottled Water says, I literally think I'm just going to rewrite the entire draft. I'm not even kidding. People do that. I mean, it's a valid writing suggestion. Okay, Margot got distracted learning how to make boats, which we love to see. Like starting tomorrow, Bottled Water. Okay, well, good luck with your journey. I'm not even going to finish this draft. I'm just going to start draft 2 of Act 1 before all the acts are written. I mean, if you know there's a problem, just like go back and do it again, you know? I've re-outlined and rewritten books. That's going to be this book. I'm going to be so for real and honest with you. That's what Sunshine's going to be. Not because, but I think with this book, this is necessary. Like I need to get it out of me for a second, and then I'm going to do like an outline after I finish the book. If that makes sense. Is that reverse outlining, or is reverse outlining when you do it from the end to the beginning? I don't know. But I think like if I finish this book early, which is so bold to say, when I have not even hit the midpoint. We have 9 days left, but I'm thinking one of like this weekend I might do another like 20K day or something. I don't know. Or 10K. It doesn't need to be 20. And then if I finish the book before November's done, I'm going to do like an outline of the book of like what's actually in the book and where it needs to be fixed, you know, because there's just some structural issues, which is fine. Um, Emma got a book idea, but university work is stopping me from brainstorming. Real. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm distracted because my hands are so itchy and I don't know what that's about. I think, well, the problem is when it snows and everything gets dry and then it hurts to put lotion on because it's so dry, you know? So I think I just need to put some more lotion on. Anyway, you didn't care. You didn't care about any of that. But let's do another timer. Oh, or this. Itchy hands means money is coming your way. Okay. You've distracted me long enough. Let's do another sprint. Shockingly. Okay. I will see you in 25 minutes. Go. Go do the thing. Meredith, we won't see you tomorrow. We'll see you at the premiere. Okay? Or else. Thank you. Hello. We're back. I think I got 900. I don't know, 800 to 900 words maybe. We're getting there. We're getting close. I'm like almost at a point where I'm gonna stop looking at the word count because I just need to get in it. Okay, looks like we have a spiral going on in chat, which I love to see. Oh. Okay. I think that I'm trying to sum up this crisis in one thing. So the original question is, how do you know if you need to push through and when do you need to just give up? So, and I know that there's also the concern of hitting 50K from looking through these comments. I think you keep all the words and because you've written all those words, you don't need to write the 50K words in one book. I mean, legally you do, but if you're going back and starting the same book again or something similar, like I think you could count that as the same project. So I think you obviously you keep all those words. And is there something else that you want to write? Because I am agreeing with what people are saying here because it seems like you've been really struggling with this plot for a little bit here. And so, like, taking a break from it is a good idea, but also you don't want to write just like 40,000 words of crap, right? So I think you could outline if you want to, if that feels like something you want to do and count all those words. You could write random chapters from the scene that you know are going to be in the book. Which I like to think of as like fan fiction of the book, where you're like writing scenes that you don't know if they're going to make it or not, but they're like in the story world that are just for fun to just get to know the world a little bit more. Or you could just start something new and just because if the goal is just to get to 50K words, it doesn't all have to be in one project. And never apologize for a crisis. I've had many a crisis. And it's not a spiral, it's just a little that is a throwback to when I was spiraling, and it was just and then one day I was just having a little spiral. It's just a little you know. And Scarlet Diaries is right here. It's what community is for. It's comforting to be able to turn around to others in this sort of environment. Caitlin says, I did this in 2019, wrote 50K words of a book I've literally never looked at since. But it taught me a lot about my story, and you don't count it as a waste. See, that's another angle too. Like if you want to keep writing it, then do. But if you don't, it's okay to just count those words and write however many thousand words you have of something else, you know? Bye, Shadowflight. Thanks for joining. Also, failure is in the eye of the beholder. But also, I get this too. Like it is disappointing to not hit a goal, but also I think like I don't know. Because I think a lot of people say like, oh, there is no failure, but I don't really agree with that, because if you did set a goal and you didn't make it, then technically, yes, you did fail, but that doesn't mean that like you're a failure or you're whatever. Like those words that you still wrote are still valid, and it's still disappointing to not hit a goal that you set. And it's okay to like actually feel the disappointment of that, because I think a lot of times the advice is like, you're still a winner, which like like at your core you are, but it's like, yeah, you didn't hit the goal, and that's okay, and it's okay to feel disappointed about that. But I think a bigger victory, while it's not the victory you may have like set out to do, is like knowing yourself and like knowing your creative process and seeing like, does this book have a future? If it doesn't, are you going to burn yourself out trying to give it one? Like that's also a victory, but it is a different victory. Anyway, who is she? Randomly woke up to use the bathroom, and it's the only way I'm able to make it to one of these streams. Maria, thank you for popping in. I hope you're still asleep. Anyway, Hyperpicker's been trying out dictation. It is slow sometimes. My dictation has been really slow recently, but I think it's just because I'm actually trying to like get the characters there a little bit faster rather than like really fleshing out the scenes, because I know all these scenes are going to change, so it's not worth describing a wall if we're not going to, be in the room in the real book. Anyway. Failure. Ooh. Snaps for Caitlin. Failure is an event, not a person. Yeah, and this is so real too. Is like the problem is I've been looking forward to it all year, so it just hurts extra. And I get that. Like really I do. But also you're in like you're in school right now, you're doing all this stuff, and it's like I had a nano like this 2021, I think it was. Cuz it was 2020 probably. Believe it or not. Cuz 2019 I completed nano, and then 2020 I was in like my most stressful year of school because I just was. And I was like 2 days before NaNoWriMo, I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do 50K, and I didn't hit it. And I was like, well, that sucks. But I had been looking forward to it for so long. And so it is rough. But I'm going to say this too. A lot of people don't like 50K is not a full book, and so a lot of people leave their book after the 50K, like November, like December 1st hits, and they're like, I'm not looking at this thing anymore. I just wrote a ridiculous amount of it in November, and then come back to it like in January or February or March, And so I think like if you're really thinking about, do you want to actually write this book? Because if you don't, that's fine too. But taking a week off now and then finishing it by January, you're still going to be in a, like if you want to then take a week off and then start it again, like you're going to be further ahead than people who like really pushed themselves, burnt out trying to get 50K, and then didn't write again for 5 months. If you take the break when you need it, then like you can finish the actual book sooner or get further in your actual writing because you're not going to burn yourself out now doing it. Thank you for not saying that you're a winner, because it doesn't work. And I totally get that, like when people say like, oh, just writing is the victory, because like writing in itself is a victory, but also I think sometimes we diminish the disappointment of things in the sake of like trying to be kind to ourselves. And I think you can be kind to yourself and still acknowledge like, I didn't do that and that sucks and I failed at that and that hurts, because when that happens, then you get better and you plan better and you like learn for the next time, like it. I think when we're just like, oh, it doesn't matter that I didn't finish that because I'm still a winner, then you never learn from it, and you never decide, is that something I want to do again? Do I want to do that differently again? Like we don't reevaluate unless something goes wrong and we acknowledge that something goes wrong. Anyway, sometimes that's like, I love author too, but sometimes that really gets to me. I'm like, guys, sometimes it is bad. Like sometimes you do fail. Anyway. And to counter on a high note, found out I got 100% on my massive conference paper. Girl, that is crazy. 100? Okay, well, now you're a winner. Now I'll say you're a winner. Could never do nano, just trying to do my own book in my own time. Love that. See, all of this makes sense. I just need to listen and internalize and shut the gremlins in my mind up. See, that's the thing, is like I can say this and you can know it to be true or maybe not, and then still wrestle with it. And that's part of it. It takes a long time. I feel like it takes like a long time after me hearing something that I know to be true to actually like recognize it and like feel it to be true. It's like not an immediate thing. Sometimes it is, but I don't know. I agree that sometimes we fail to reach our goals, but I try to reframe it. It should be about what we do to try to reach those goals. Right. And it's like the answer is never to like take the failure and then just like never do anything again and like be sad forever. Like that's not the point. But it's okay to like fail a little bit and then get better. And acknowledge when you fail. You don't have to. I mean, if it really does help you to like never see anything as a failure, because maybe like the word failure has history with you and you don't like, then you don't need that history with you, like that's fine too. But yeah, I don't know. Wow. Okay, well, there you go. Should have been recording that would have been great for the vlog. Okay, also on a different note, the snowplow people are my enemy, because across from me is the fire department, as we've previously established, and they need to get all the snow out of the way of the fire department, and which I understand, but then they push it all right onto the beginning, like the edge of my driveway. So then I have to shovel all of this snow out of my driveway. And for what? Okay. I will see you at the premiere of my video in about 1 hour and 10 minutes. This is the tea, is that we literally don't even have that much snow. It's just because they take all of it from, like, I think we probably got 3 inches maybe. I might be totally wrong on that, but yeah. It's so dumb. Like, they put all of it into my driveway. I'm like, babe, I need to leave too. I'm just one little me. I will be asleep in an hour, be there in 7 hours. That's okay too, Scarlet Diaries. But yeah, if you can't come to, it'll just be a video after that. I don't know. I'm just trying out the premiere. Okay. Okay. And this is the other thing. One last thing about snow. I think in places where there's not a lot of snow, they have the hot air blowers, but, we get like feet and feet of snow, you know? And so it's like, you can't just like blow it away or melt it. Like it just sits all winter. Like we just like live with drifts of snow. I think honestly, this is more snow than we got most of last year. Anyway, let me just talk about the weather more. We're going to end the sprint. I will see you later. Goodbye. Be there, be square. I will find you. Goodbye.